We're going to do another factor by grouping problem. And again, we know that we're going to factor by grouping because it has 4 terms. And that's usually an indication that we're going to factor by that method of grouping. So every time they're going to factor by grouping, it's going to have 4 terms. So let's look at this here. We put parentheses around the first term, AB minus 7A. And then we have negative 5B plus 35. So that's very important that you just don't kind of ignore that negative, but it's a negative 5B plus 35. And so really, technically, there should be a plus sign right here because we don't want to say now that these are 2 products by multiplying. So it's really AB minus 7A plus negative 5B plus 35. So we haven't changed the problem. Just want to put it in 2 sets of parentheses so we can do this factoring by grouping. Let's look at the first set of parentheses. AB minus 7A. They each have an A in common, right? So I'm going to factor out the A. So if I factor out the A, we always got to write parentheses and then what goes back inside. A times what is AB? Well, B. And then A times what is negative 7A? Well, negative 7. Right? So A times B is AB. A times negative 7 is negative 7A. Okay, now let's see. What is the GCF, the greatest common factor of negative 5B and 35? Well, negative 5B and 35. Well, I'm going to factor out a negative 5. Why the negative 5? Well, you'll find out why this time. I'm not going to just do a 5. Negative 5 times what is negative 5B? Well, that's B. Negative 5 times what is 35? Well, that's going to give us a negative 7. So notice that I factor out a negative because I knew I wanted this term to be the exact same as that term. And if I factored out a positive 5, then that means this would have been negative B and a positive 7, which means that these would not have been the same. So one thing that you must notice is that when you factor by grouping, that these 2 terms must be the same. They have to be the same if factor by grouping is going to work properly. So, so since these are the same, we now have a GCF of B minus 7. So I'm going to factor out B minus 7. So I'm going to have B minus 7. I'm going to factor that out. And now what's going to go back inside? Well, let's see. B minus 7 times what is A times B minus 7? Well, it's just A's left. And I don't know if you notice this here, but really, I mean, you just do what's left. Like you just kind of get rid of those, and then you have A minus 5. So A minus 5 goes right there.